Clips have been a victim of certain things that happen within in the record label system. There are individuals who probably were signed to the same label or parent label who wanted to hear the Clips records before they came out, just to make sure that the Clips were not talking about this person on their records. Because that's allegedly, because that's the speculation. I mean, because that's the case. Oh, you might be talking about me on your album. We need to not. I need to hear everything that they're about to put out.
Drake's still trying to push the red button. This dude, Drake, still trying to push the red button. He can't take no more damage. Huh? Drake cannot take no more damage. He said, I just went through 2 years of torture of Kendrick Lamar. I can't allow Pusha T to come back and do it too. I can't allow Pusha T to come back and do it too. I'm just trying to stream. So yes, I need to hear everything, please. Let me hear everything you gotta say, because I can't go another 2 years of y'all doing this to me. Put the damn song, put the damn album on. Let me hear the damn album. Huh? Drake has been pushing this red button over and over and over again, and it was failing. It is failing in the music industry. He has countless times where Drake has tried to push this red button to do, to prevent damage, do damage control, to prevent the damage placed upon him that is ruining his career. He's been trying to do it. He's been trying to do it, and he has failed on countless occasions. This confirmed one of my things about Drake pushing this button. Drake just been pushing red buttons all over the place. He been pushing red buttons all over the place, and it did not matter. It was not working. We did not forget. You try to put a cease and desist on a Like That record?
Try cease and desist on a Like That record?
Drake pushed the red button all the way on the Like That record. He been said, oh, Kendrick Lamar's outside. I have to try to stop this. Way before we got to Not Like Us, Drake was already pushing the red button on the Like That record. What's crazy to me is, after Like That came out, you came out your way to talk really spicy because you felt like you had power in the music industry to control Kendrick's voice. You started talking really spicy in Tailor Made, right? In Tailor Made, you was talking all that. Hey, you gotta wait for freaking, you gotta wait for Taylor Swift to drop. I hate these industry puppets. They gotta wait for Taylor Swift to get done before they can drop. And I'm like, oh, the contradiction right there. Because even you yourself admitted to waiting for Taylor Swift to drop. You say when Taylor Swift dropped, I gotta push my album back. Taylor Swift is the real music industry thug, right? And then you go back, you go try to diss Kendrick Lamar about it. Because you felt like you had power behind the scenes to know that when Taylor Swift start moving, we have to wait. We in the same parent company, so when Taylor Swift start moving, we have to wait. You tried to use the fact that if Kendrick Lamar did have to wait, you try to use that as a weapon to say, hey, you have to silence your voice when she's going. And I hate these industry puppets. When you yourself was an industry puppet, pushing the red button on Kendrick Lamar since Like That. And it did not work. It did not work at all. But you pushing the red button on Kendrick Lamar since Like That. I do also want to point out, I really enjoyed hearing your bar on push-ups. When you had said you had bought Chanel for a girl. I forgot the line. The line was just basically just buried.
Drizzy Chippendale probably got your bitch Chanel.
You had something about you buying Chanel for a girl, or your girl got some Chanel or something like that, right? And I thought that was really funny because Kendrick Lamar said, you like Chanel so much, right? Well, how about I'm the ambassador of Chanel, right? How about that now, Drake? I'll take over Chanel too. Now you can't even buy from there. Now Drake can't even buy clothing. Drake can't even buy. He mentioned Chanel in push-ups, and Kendrick Lamar said, bet, time to take over Chanel now. Everything you mentioned, Kendrick Lamar started taking over. You mentioned Chanel, Kendrick Lamar took over it. You've been trying to push this red button for so long. I started realizing it was actually the wrong red button. Not the actual red button you push to stop something. but the red buttons you put on your shirt, because you a clown. You actually kept on adding on red buttons to your shirt. So now I knew what you meant, that you was actually forming up to being a clown. You were altering your attire. Now I get it. It makes sense now, because you thought when you did Family Matters, that was the end all be all. I'm going to silence Kendrick. I'm going to make sure he can't rap after this and make it seem like that he's dead. You're dead. You're dead. We didn't forget. You made it seem like it was the end all be all. You're going to silence Kendrick, and then when Kendrick dropped 2 times after that, you were confused. You were confused, and you were trying to find out how my finger is so bruised. It's so badly damaged. It's so broken because I've been doing this the whole time and nothing is happening. UMG, I've been doing this the whole time and nothing is happening. I've been doing this since Like That. I thought after Family Matters, I was good to go. But then he drops Meet the Grams and Not Like Us. Oh, I have no power in the music industry no more. Instead of doing this, I was doing this. I was putting on red buttons, making myself more and more of a clown. That was going on because you changed your tone when you realized the red button didn't matter no more. You changed your tone. At first, it was you're dead. At first, it was, we want you to hurry up and drop. You don't want to be in the feud, huh? Nah. You wanted to die down. You're not trying to get in the feud. You're going to let Taylor Swift stop you from getting into a feud. It was all of that talk right there until the red button stopped working. And then it was like, oh, you can drop 100 more songs. I'll see you later. Oh, it went from you trying not to get into a feud to now I'll see you later. Oh, it's burnt out. You got 10 more songs. It's burnt out. Those 10 songs shouldn't be able to even get dropped if the red button worked, right, Drake? You continued to try to do this red button tactic. Once you realized you didn't have the power to stop Kendrick's voice in the music industry, you tried to stop him legally. You went out of your way outside of the music industry, wondering why, damn, I can't stop him. Let me stop Kendrick Lamar's voice this way. I'm going to try to push the red button on him not to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show. I want to censor the Not Like Us halftime show. I kept pushing it. Even before that, my bad. Even before that, you censored the Grammys. Yeah. No. You censored the Grammys because the Grammys already called you a pedal to the metal. They were fine with it. And then they edited it.
Not Like Us, Kendrick Lamar.
What's up with it?
Damn. God damn. Not Like Us, Kendrick. What's up with it? She didn't even finish her damn. She didn't even say Kendrick Lamar. Not Like Us, Kendrick. What's up with it? God damn, Drake. Trying your best. Like the nerve of the Grammys. The nerve of the Grammys that I already dissed to try to play Not Like Us. And I'm doing this legal. If this legal lawsuit thing was not happening, the Grammys was not about to edit it out. It's all because Drake is trying to push the red button outside of the music industry now. Because this is not what it was. What it was everybody having a good old time, Drake. What it was everybody just grooving and moving. Let's find there we go. This is the real one right here. Look at Taylor. Say, Drake, I hear you like him young. Make sure you hide your little sister from him. Beyonce smiling, everybody clapping. Lucy and Dr. Dre having a good old time, hugging. Huh? The Grammys played all that. They had zoomed the camera around all the celebrities. They played all that. But since you had a freaking lawsuit going on, you had to censor. The Grammys had to edit it out and censor it, all due to Drake trying to prevent Kendrick's voice. Come on. They said the pedal to the metal on the Grammys. No problem. They freaking tried. They go freaking censor the B word. They censored the B word, but they said pedal to the metal perfectly fine at the Grammys. They was fine with calling you a pedal to the metal. They didn't want you to be called a bit. But they was perfectly fine with you being called a pedal to the metal all over the place. Everybody clapping, having a good time. You being called a pedal to the metal. Just. Just stop. You've been trying for so long. You've been trying for so long to try to stop and silence Kendrick Lamar that it continued outside of the music industry because it wasn't working. You was trying to find out Kendrick Lamar's contracts. You were trying to figure out, why can I stop this guy from rapping? What contract does he have? What contract does he have that he's immune to my freaking red button? He's immune to my red button. Let me know what contract does he have to have immunity to me, right? You tried to push the red button on him censoring his freaking Not Like Us on freaking the halftime show. And Kendrick Lamar's kept on trolling you. He had the big old red button on top of the freaking Superdome Stadium. The big old red button trolling you. He also had a lot of buttons that you had to press, huh, Drake? He had the triangle button, the circle button, the X button, and the square button. Push any button. Push any button you want. You still can't stop this. He even said they try to rig the game, but you can't fake influence. You tried your best to prevent Kendrick Lamar's voice. You tried your best to stop your career from ending. You tried. Like I said, since like that. But it continued. It did not stop there. It did not stop there, because when Kendrick Lamar went on tour and he toured in your city, you tried to do another red button. And it just kept on being the wrong one. You kept on trying to do this, but you ended up doing this. You kept on making yourself look more and more like a clown. Allegedly, an alleged clown. Allegedly, right? You tried to go to the Blue Jays and say, hey, don't put Kendrick Lamar, don't let Kendrick Lamar freaking do his concert over here. I'll do my OVO Fest. I'll do my OVO Fest. Can we find a way to not have Kendrick Lamar? The Blue Jays said no! The Blue Jays said no! Don't speak on the family, Crody. That's 100,000 tickets, Drake. You're not about to sell 100,000 tickets. You can't even sell 12,000 in Australia. You can't tell me you about to do an OVO Fest to prevent over 100,000 tickets sold and everybody trying to eat at New Hope King and get their shrimp fried rye. You trying to prevent all that shrimp fried rye with the blaming Crody. 100,000 tickets you tried to prevent. You tried the red button over 100,000 tickets sold. The desperation that you had in your blood to try to stop Kendrick, it ruined you. It ruined you. You became obsessed every step of the way. Like, you could have focused on your craft. You could have made sure that you could have came out this way and a better man, learned from your lessons, and tried to be a better artist. Is not make no music like this.
Shorty see me and say, oh my God, it's Mr. 2 Miles.
What is that? You make music like this, getting trolled by Kai Cenat. Getting trolled by Kai Cenat, you cannot perfect your craft. You're working too hard at trying to stop Kendrick's voice. If you'd have put the same effort in trying to stop Kendrick's voice into your music career, you probably would have been the GOAT of all GOATs. The effort you put in to trying to silence Kendrick, if you would have put that same effort in your music career instead of just giving away money to people so they can write for you, you probably would have been the GOAT of all GOATs. No, but you were lazy. You were too lazy in that aspect. You was too busy trying to prevent Kendrick Lamar from destroying your career. And it doesn't stop there. You thought that, oh my God, is Drake done with this red button? No, it is now happening to the clips where we have the phantom lyrics of Kendrick Lamar that's not even out yet. You tried to prevent Kendrick Lamar from even being on the Clips song. You continue to try to push this red button, but you're pressing the red button to be a clown. You want to hear people's songs. And I know you've been doing it your whole career where you've been hearing other people's music to make sure they're not dissing you, to try to get a one-up on the game. This is how it happens. You try to get a one-up on the game, try to find out, can I hear their music and find out if they dissing me. If they dissing me, I write my music so I can retaliate to their diss. You try to get a one-up on the game to find out the Clips is having any type of diss towards you, and the Clips got up out of there. They said, no, we'll get out of our Def Jam contract. We'll do it with Rockefeller. You've been trying to push this red button. Kendrick Lamar has been haunting you to the point that anybody that's even connection with Kendrick Lamar, I have to find out, are they about to diss me? I can't go another year. I can't go another year being discredited. I can't go another year being called a pedal to the metal. I can't go another year with any more secrets getting put out there. I have to find out what's going on with the Clips. I have to find out what's going on with Kendrick's song on the Clips album. I have to find out everything. Because I'm a streamer now. I'm a streamer now. This whole time, Drake, this whole time you was pushing this red button and the red button wasn't working for you in the music industry and the red button wasn't working for you in the legal aspects. Well, just so you know, Drake, you can finally have that red button work for you now when you press live, you freaking streamer. You can finally have the red button work for you right now. That red button that's lighting up on your OBS studio or whatever like that, all you got to do is press that red button and you're going to be going live. You're going to actually start streaming. We got the perfect red button for you that you can press daily. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to me. I'm out. Bye.